Yo, so kind of forgot that I was supposed to be recording again. I keep doing that. We are in positions on on MGC micro. I only have half position size. We hit TP1 already, so we smacked TP1, which was here. I have my stop set at break even. I'm not looking to exit until we hit just a little bit higher. Aiming just around the 46.29 area. That's really where I want to get out. Once we get there, that's when I'll be closing positions. But we are at break even because we hit TP1. So I'm really just gonna chill. My day was supposed to technically be over because I end my session at 9 o'clock, or really 9:30. But it was a limit order. Limit order got set, and I just kind of just waited to see if the limit was going to be activated to set my stops. Once it got activated, I set my stops. I was going to scale in on it, but because of my position and where it is and how far my stop loss is, it just doesn't make any sense to really risk a little bit more, because I'd be doubling down and we'd be looking at around a $900 position, as opposed to right now it was $477. I could, of course, if I do find a smaller entry on a lower time frame like the 15, then I'll go ahead and bang out a quick, like, another trade to make it about a normal risk. But right now we are at break even because TP1 did get smacked within, I don't even think it took more than 30 minutes really, because we entered in at 9:30 and we got wicked, and then we have 15, yeah, so about 30 minutes time we hit take profit just that quick. And now we're just waiting on TP2 to be knocked. So once TP2 gets hit, that's when we're going to go ahead and go crazy with that. In all honesty, that is the plan. So we're seeing some push to the downside, just a little bit on the 15. I still don't think that I'm going to exit orders. I'm going to leave my stops at break even. I'm confident in that, because if it does come back down, I mean, orders complete. I don't know if I really want to take partials. I can't take partials. If I was on a Forex account, I could, but I'm trading on futures only right now. Locked in on Top Step. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to load up our live account again, so I didn't have any funds set aside yet. I have just funds tied up in other things, so thinking like next week we'll deposit and do like an account challenge or something like that. So RR for me, I'm looking for a 4-to-1, which I know that's not going to hit today at all. This is a weekly push. In all honesty, as you can see, we're pushing through this level of indecision and looking to push it to a stronger level of indecision, just, you know, from indecision to indecision, and just move from there. So I have that marked off as the higher time frame. We should see some slow up of volume. I'm anticipating that, unless there is some news that drops, which I haven't seen anything yet. I know Besant made some comments on the treasury buyback situation that's going on, but outside of that, there hasn't really been anything else that's really came across the desk that jumped out to me. We hit almost 4,600, so I can anticipate that we're going to probably retest 45.75, but if we retest 45.50, I'm out. Like, that's where I draw the line in the sand for me, because there should be no way that we should be retesting all the way down there with the candlestick this expansive, this large. We almost went 1-to-1 on the profit. TP1 was just a little close, not gonna lie. I could have had it a little bit better. My initial entry was around 45, 44, but exited just because of it didn't look right to me. So I decided to instead just set a limit order above because I felt like I was rushing it. I'm still fine tuning some things with what I'm doing personally and trying to make them just a little bit better. So as I continue to do that, we're going to keep making changes and grow from them. I really don't see this dropping below 45.60. I say 45.60 at the max. If it does go past that, then we should see a strong sell side, a strong sell to the downside, to my sell side. I still trust it. I'm not budging. I still trust it. So right now we're having a little bit of buy pressure, but you can see we have sell pressure coming right off the top right there. And it's pretty aggressive. We've already done a corrective of what, 45.97 to a height of 45.64. We're already looking at a $30 corrective move. I don't know how much more it's going to go. I'm still firm on my exit areas. I don't plan on moving them. Like I said, I want to end the day at 46.24 or 40, like anywhere near 46.24 is ideal. That's where I want to exit. And if I'm not exiting there, I'm exiting at break even because we haven't even gone 1-to-1 yet on the position. We've gone close to 1-to-1. I would say I think I saw P&L tick almost 1-to-1, like maybe a couple dollars short of what I am risking or what I was risking on this position. But if we're not going to push there immediately and continue moving on this continuation push, and we hold this level of resistance and potentially start trading to the right, then we're just going to exit at break even, and I'll just leave it at that. That's really how I roll. I don't really see a point in moving stops any more aggressive because there are no lows that I can even protect. There's no lows anywhere. There's nothing present. Stops are only moved to break even because of how aggressive this candlestick bought up. So we're literally right at the top of the previous high, leading into New York session, leading into New York, but this was pre-market highs. Pre-market highs was 550 or 452. You know what I'm trying to say, 45.52. That was pre-New York session highs, and we got in directly at that area. I told myself if we took out that high, I'd be in. So I placed a limit there, and the moment that it ticked, we got in, and I would have went full size, but there's not enough risk to hold that at the current moment. At least as much as I'm going to risk on this trade, I don't feel that confident based off the RR, because where I have to send it on a weekly push. So because of that, we're in half size ultimately, or a little over half size. Taking out those lows, probably. We're at least testing them. I'll say that we're at least testing those lows down there. I don't like how we moving right now. I see something across the screen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm probably gonna let it rock and just come back later. In all honesty, I don't like the suspense. I'd rather just go do something else. Just sit here and watch paint dry. So what I'm thinking we're gonna do is we're gonna leave, come back closer to market close, at least for top step. If this candle doesn't close below the low, it's getting close because we're already shedding off. Because we look at the time frame that I trade on, it's already shedding off those highs aggressively, might I add. It still has an hour and 45 left in the candle, but just the way how things are looking, is shedding off pretty aggressively. And the question is, do I want to be a part of that? And the answer is going to be no. I don't want to be a part of that. It's either we have a strong bull run continuation to 624, or we don't. Okay, so we're nearing the end of the trading day. It's 2:51 p.m. 3:10 we have to be out of orders. At 3 o'clock I'm moving stops a little bit tighter to below the nearest low, which would be at 78, considering we only have like 10 more minutes before we have to exit orders on top step. So we're gonna go ahead and move that now. So we're out at 45.77. That's where we exit. And yeah, so we actually maintain these lows over here. We maintained them pretty well. And yeah, so stop wasn't hit at break even, which is great. So we're gonna be walking home with a small win, nothing too major. I won't be trading tomorrow. Tomorrow's the Day of Atonement for me, so I won't be doing any work. Gold is probably going to get somewhere near TP2. I believe in it. There's just no way for me to enter into those orders. We're done for the week. After this, took home a little win. Now the question is, where will we be closing in profit? I don't know yet. I'm gonna place take profit right now at 45.97, and we'll exit there. This is take profit. I know I'm not showing the top step screen, but right now on this monitor over here is top step. Over here is trading view, and that's where you guys are. We have TP set there, 45.97. We'll try to see. Well, I'll see if it hits. Okay, so it's 3 o'clock. We closed previous candle 584 ish. I'm aggressively trailing right now off of this, so I'm gonna exit at right below the low of this candle. I can go a little bit lower. I'll go 383. So stops are at 383. Well, 45.83. That's where they are. Because we don't get to finish this entire 15-minute candle. So I'm gonna aggressively trail once we attempt to lift off. I don't know if it's gonna do that. It's taking off a little bit. So I'm a little bit higher. 45.83.8 is the trail. Looks like we're testing 84. It might take me out. Might get me. Yep. Took me out. But we ended the day with a W. So I'm happy with that. We may not have gone to secondary take profit, but we closed around TP1. Well, right at TP1 actually. literally right at TP1. Close at TP1 with a net profit for today. So I'm going to be looking to come back next week-ish. This is going to be running like the trade setup for my members in the Discord. I called it out a couple hours ago. Whenever I took the trade, I called it out and they hit TP1. So we'll see if anyone held through Friday. I hope they did, because that would be super duper dope for someone to catch the entire movement, because I'm not catching the entire movement right now. But yeah, that was the trading day, and I'll catch you guys whenever we have our next trading day, which will probably be next week for sure. Peace.